Hey guys, Visitor Centre, Mauna Kea. Gonna take off and head up to the summit. They said go in low 4, so I'm switching over. I'm now in high 4-wheel. Switch over into low 4-wheel right now. 4 low and I'm engaged. So, drive. Pass these guys by. Wow. It's going slow. That's okay. There's the natives' protest against the telescopes across the street from the Viz Center. Good. Out of the Viz. There's another Jeep behind me. He's stopping into the Viz, so that's good. Got no one behind me right now. So I'm going to see how well I can record, at least up to the 4 to 5 mile marker. And see how much battery I've got and how much memory I've got. I'm assuming memory's fine. Battery might be my limiting factor, but I charged it up last night, so all should be good. Turn you quickly. That's where all the astronomers stay. The building's off to the right hand side. Got a fence here that says 4-wheel drive vehicles only. Speed limit's 25 and I'm doing 10. That's all good. Okay, first section of the whole road is all unpaved. That's why they say 4-wheel drive, because of the grade and because of the unpaved. 4-wheel drive grabs onto the pavement better. And 4-wheel drive low gear allows you to avoid using, or at least take the edge off of using your brakes on the way back down. Cool. So we're on the summit road. Feeling good. Cloudy skies in the area, but patches of blue. So I'm going to be happy in my not going too fast. I'm now doing 20. It said maximum 25. A couple little bumpitles here and there. I walked down this road from the 4.5 to 5 mile marker a couple of days ago when I climbed more than halfway up the Mauna Kea Trail. Climbing back down the trail was not my idea of fun, because I had one body beating at the time climbing up that part of the trail that I did. I didn't want much more to do with the trail. Yeah, I can understand it's going to be a little bit of a tight squeeze if you wanted to get 2 cars beside each other in this section. But now I see it widening out, so that's all good. There's a certain culvert, concrete culvert that I'm going to look for. If I've got my horseshoe tingling properly, find my hat and my glasses. Mile marker, 1/2, excellent. 4 minutes of video time. And the GPS in the car is tracking along well. You see a bit of a map of what's what. Where the streets lead and what's around where. And I can see the visitor center and the astronomers center from here pretty well. I'm just not going to touch the camera. Pan around. It's beautiful. They're nice and wide open, no clouds on them, but I can see clouds around me and above me. Cool drive, calm drive, careful drive. 20. for his rental desk. Said that supposedly the summit road is kept as gravel because there's better grip, seemingly, with some of the trucks that come up, especially when it's snowy, because their tires dig through the snow and can grab onto the gravel, whereas if they dig down through the snow and grab onto pavement can be a lot slipperier, so the gravel's actually better for traction for a bunch of the trucks. So evidently gravel is better than pavement for some parts of this road. The upper half of it is 100% paved. The major reason for that being higher up, you don't want dust swirled up higher and closer to the telescopes themselves. That could be a problem for the telescopes. So that's why it's paved higher up, to almost eliminate the dust swirl. Chugging, that was mile marker number 1 back there. Chugging along, plugging along, 10 kilometers an hour. Some bump-a-da-bump-a-da-bump. Fine by me. Somebody else is crawling up behind me. For all the bumping I'm doing, I'm okay going as slow as I am. A couple of culverts here and there. None that I recognize, and I'm peeking at them and I'm not seeing hats and glasses. Whoa, nice jump and bump. I guess these trucks are made to handle that. Up here, to the side a little bit and let these guys pass. Maybe not. Jam up here to 3. Now at 3. Seems okay. Closer to 20. Feels okay, and I'm doing 20 kilometers an hour now. Bumpity boo. Oh, there goes my camera. Bumpity boo. Oh, they're slowing down and stopping. Check something out. So I don't have anyone tailing me now. You see a chunk of dust behind me because I've gone 10 kilometers, 10 miles per hour, 20 miles per hour. So far doing all good. It's 9 minutes, I think. 9 minutes of videotaping. It was this stretch. It could have been this stretch. Some stretch as long as this, where I was walking down and a bicyclist was coming up with a spotter vehicle, a support vehicle. And, yeah, he said, ass-kicking Iron Man. Go for it. Smiled, put still nodded his fingers, waving his fingers, and he kept on going. And it wasn't mountain bike tires either that he was plodding through this gravel with. Mist might have breathed a bit, so his tires were having to go through not dry gravel, but not quite mud either. Slightly loose gravel sand. Wow. Cruising along, doing good. Somewhere in this area I gotta keep my eyes out. I think I'm above the point where I met up with Chris as she was walking down. I walked down with her. But somewhere coming up is where I may notice a culvert. I gotta keep an eye out. Stuff. Bumpity. This looks like a section where they have to blast through the rock to make the trail happen. Is there a culvert here? Culvert here? And here. Past 2.5 mile mark back there. Red sign on my camera, which may be saying it's coming to its happy ending. I'm not quite sure. It's a little, maybe a red hand? I'm not quite sure what it is. All right for the moment. If it stops, it stops. Lots of memory though. Probably there's enough battery. Let's see what other 3-mile marker. This looks like a culvert that I may well have crashed at. Crashed inside at one. That looked quite uncomfortable. Crashed inside at one that had wood framing, I guess, to let the concrete set in nice straight lines, or to keep the rocks that were being set in concrete in nice straight lines. But I'm not believing that was the one that I stopped at. The 3-mile. First mile marker I saw as I was walking down was the 4.5 mile marker. Downshift here. Whoa. You can feel the grab this truck has on the road. Slow and careful, but it's constant, consistent. Grabs and pushes, grabs and pushes. There's a culvert, but nothing of mine lying around. It's certainly possible if it was, because I was sitting on the culvert edge, I believe. I laid back and I put the stuff on the concrete above my head. And I must have simply stood up, walked away, and totally forgot that stuff. 3.5 mile marker. Gorgeous. It's all just rocks around here. You might find the occasional tuft of grass, but it's all just, there's a tuft of grass, strewn lava, rocks, and they say some glacial till, they say, from when in colder times there was actually quite a thick layer of snow ice and even glaciers up top. The glacial till may have caused
Hey guys, silly question. I walked down here a couple of days ago and I left glasses and a hat lying on one of the culverts.
Oh, we bought a hat over there.
Oh, and it says Enbridge on it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry?
Tan looking hat.
Totally. But no sunglasses? Dang. Did you find it at this culvert?
Right here.
Holy cow. Enbridge? That's it. But no glasses, eh?
Yeah, no.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Got one piece back. Have a good one.
All right, you too.
Nice. All good. I think those glasses were, they could have been dollar store glasses, a couple bucks. And I brought my spares. Nice. Yeah, horseshoes have to anyway. You don't know unless you ask, unless you try. Nike, just do it. Just do it 6 Sigma. That's ass kicking. Ass kicking combo. Wouldn't have got it if I didn't ask. So it's all good. Motoring along, figuring out what our, we're going to go up to 3. Up to 3. Third gear. Nice. A mile marker just over this hill. Kicking up dust. Oh, mile 4. So. It's all good. So glad I didn't. I was not complacent. I said, oh, I never made it up to the top. No big deal. It was my intention of coming, make it to the top. So last minute, rent the car that'll get me to the top. Now I just got to work on that last bit of the hiking. 5-mile marker lot at the very top of Mauna Kea. That will connect the dots from my hike from the visitor center to the very summit, which is excellent. Boom ba da, boom ba da, boom ba da. Go down to 2 other lands. But just some of the, oh, come on, baby. You're in 2. You're gonna make it. It's all good. You gotta have freaking tough frame and suspension on a vehicle to get through all these bumps. As soon as we got into the paved part, it'd be smooth. Got seasick with all these bumps. 4.5. That's the first mile marker sign that I saw. Oh no, I might have seen the 5 at the very high end of where I just entered the road, but 4.5 I remember distinctly. Beautiful. Just beautiful. You can say, look, it's a wasteland of rocks. But I beg to differ. It's just marvelous. Mother Nature's power. It's wise for us to respect it. Second, popping into 3rd. And guess what happens? Paved road just after the 4.5 kilometer mark. Nice. here's the quote-unquote 5 mile rest stop parking lot, and it's around, it's a little up here, right around here, where I crossed the road out of the fields to the left and got onto the road itself. I said, this is it, I'm home. I'm walking home, walking back down. Here's the 5 mile marker. Now I gotta try to gauge where's the 1.5 mile marker, because I think 8 gets you all the way up. So if I'm gonna walk down half of this, I want to know what point I turn around. This is all very cool. It looks like the camera's still rolling, so that's excellent. It's high grade, high angle, but it's still easier than a stair climb. I'm carrying very minimal stuff. I believe the cone directly ahead, the one slightly higher, in the middle of these three, so the one just off to the left of where I'm pointed, that's the summit itself. So culvert, 0.4 mile marker since the parking lot at the 5 mile marker. And I gotta try to gauge where 1.5 miles is, so that I'll recognize it when I climb down, when I walk down. 5th gear, low 4-wheel. I'm doing 25 miles an hour. There's the 5.5 mile green marker. Blocky rock terrain over here. So we're coming up to some red sand, red rock terrain. And it looks beautiful blue sky. Oh, it should be amazing for photographs, and I'm feeling good. Just a crust, an edge of a headache. That's it. Beautiful. 23 minutes of film. And I'm 1 mile above the 5 mile marker parking lot. Half a mile to go. And that should be where I can walk down to the 6 mile road marker. Looks like my 1.5 mile milestone between the top and the 5.5 mile parking lot is going to have something to do with this hill up on the left. It'd be great if there was a sign of some sort that I could use as a marker. Is that a bathroom? Looks like a porta potty in the middle of nowhere. Unless this is also a parking spot at the 1.4 mile mark. That is a porta potty and a parking lot at the 1.4 mile mark. I could use that as my gauge. That's a solid gauge to consider. There's a 6.5 mile road marker. That is the 1.6 mile mark above the 5 mile parking lot. Those are two definite possibilities to use. Beautiful, just frickin' beautiful. To the left is a cinder cone that is not used by the astronomers. And on the right is the summit cone of Mauna Kea that that they do use for their telescopes, and which this road will eventually take us up to. It's just spectacular. Flies where I'm at. I'm gonna leave it at 5th gear. Oh, nice. It's a sub-millimeter array. Oh my gosh, there's some scopes. The scopes come into view. Look at that. Gorgeous stuff. I think my intention was to go right. To go around that way. Oh, I think do I have much choice? I don't have much choice. Quickly check. Come on. Quickly check. Well, it looks like you have the option to go around that way. I think I'm not. I think I'm going to go direct up for walking purposes. I think that's the smartest. Let's go high fast so that I may choose the most direct walking route down. University of Hawaii and the UK infrared. Oh, there's parking at the UK Hawaii, Hawaii scope. And that's where I want to be. It's one of the highest spots, I believe. It's also right beside the summit. Facing the summit, staring at the summit, so to speak. It's so amazing, so gorgeous. Astounding. DiCaprio said, "I'm looking the world." Oh my gosh. Above all the clouds, Mauna Loa is off to the right-hand side. 7.5 mile marker. Road sign is right there. Tight turn. I need to bend it in. Come over the yellow line, but nobody's coming. It's a very tight turn. I'm okay. Be freaking beautiful. Gosh, so gorgeous. 28 minutes of camera time, film time. I'm almost looking at this, looking on, even with the top of the cinder cone that we passed on the way up, saying that that's not the scope of the summit, but it's the side cinder cone. There is a depression in the top of that cinder cone you can look into. Wow. Could be up here a couple of hours just going gaga. Third. 8-mile mark, and it's 3.1 miles from the 3.2 miles from the 4.5 mile scope. I think they mean to say that this is the parking area here. I think they do. I'm going to park here. There's the bathrooms here. I'm going to park here. Leave it sit for a sec. Verify. So parking shows right beside the bathrooms, very slightly above, so I could park slightly above, but I don't see any parking spots directly above. I don't see a parking sign, and I'm going to assume this is fun. There's also an Aloha sign right there. I'm leaving it in park, turning off the engine. I think I scanned these scopes already. Oh, there's the dual, it's the dual, that's the dual Keck and the Subaru directly in front of us. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna shut the camera down, get out, and take a little bit of a walk around. Amazing views.